What if I told you that some of the best hunting rifles on the market don't wear a premium price tag, but they do punch well above their weight class? In a world where rifle prices are skyrocketing and gearheads obsess over $2,000 builds with carbon fiber stocks and titanium bolts, there are still hidden gems out there. Rifles that cost half the price, and yet in the woods or on the range, they leave high-end setups absolutely embarrassed. Today, we're uncovering 5 shockingly affordable hunting rifles that consistently outshoot, outperform, and outhunt some of the most expensive bolt guns on the shelf. No recycled picks, no tired recommendations, just underrated, tested, field-proven rifles that outperform expectations and sometimes even outperform rifles twice their price. By the end of this video, you might just question everything you thought you knew about what makes a great hunting rifle. 1. Howa 1500 Hog, the underdog nobody saw coming. Let's start with one of the most underrated rifles on the planet, the Howa 1500 Hog. If you're thinking, wait, Howa? Isn't that the Japanese brand? You're absolutely right. And if you dismiss it because of that, you're about to miss out on a hidden powerhouse. The Howa 1500 comes with sub-MOA guarantees right out of the box. But what really sets it apart is its cold hammer forged barrel, smooth 2-lug bolt, and an action so well built that several American rifle brands actually use it as their OEM base. Now combine that with the Hog overmolded stock, a rubberized, pillar-bedded platform that absorbs recoil and feels fantastic in the hand. This rifle is quiet in the brush, stable on a rest, and ridiculously durable in all weather conditions. Accuracy, consistently under an inch at 100 yards with quality factory hunting ammo. Caliber choices: .308, .243, 6.5 Creedmoor, .306, you name it. And price, often under $600. This is the rifle that seasoned hunters quietly nod to when no one's looking, because they know it just works. 2. Franchi Momentum European Precision without the price. Next up, let's talk about the Franchi Momentum, a rifle that nobody expected to perform like it does. Built by the Italian gunmaker best known for their shotguns, Franchi dropped jaws when they released this bolt-action platform. The Momentum looks futuristic: angled stock cuts, aggressive foreign texture, and a rubberized grip that feels like a custom job. But looks aside, here's what matters: this rifle is scary accurate and unbelievably smooth. The action is slick, the trigger breaks cleanly at around 3 pounds, and the barrel is cold hammer forged and free-floated. Add in a one-piece scope rail, threaded muzzle, and recoil pad that actually works, and you're looking at a sub-$700 rifle that shoots like it cost $200. Reports of 1/2 MOA groups with standard hunting ammo aren't rare, they're typical. And here's the kicker. It's one of the few budget-friendly European rifles that blends style, performance, and innovation into a true sleeper hit. This isn't just a rifle that does the job. It's a rifle that makes you wonder why you're paying so much for anything else. 3. Thompson Center Venture Roman 2, forgotten, but deadly. Most hunters have heard of Thompson Center. Most haven't realized that the Venture Roman 2 is still quietly available and still one of the most underrated bolt guns ever made. Why? Because when TC was still owned by Smith & Wesson, they packed a ridiculous amount of performance into the Venture platform. The Venture Roman 2 improved it further with a corrosion-resistant weather shield finish, a crisp adjustable trigger, and sub-MOA accuracy guaranteed. It comes with a 5R rifled barrel, yep, the same rifling system found on top-tier custom barrels, and it handles match and hunting loads like a dream. Despite that, this rifle flew under the radar. Why? Poor marketing, simple styling, and the brand's declining visibility. But if you're in the know, you understand what this gun really is: a $500, $600 sniper in disguise. And when it comes to pure hunting utility, rain, snow, sleet, mud, there are very few rifles under $1,000 that can go toe-to-toe with the Venture Roman 2. Sometimes the best rifles are the ones the industry forgot to hype. 4. Browning AB3 Budget Browning Premium Results. You're probably familiar with the Browning X Bolt. sleek, precise, expensive. But what if I told you that Browning quietly released a budget version called the AB3 that holds its own surprisingly well? The AB3 ditches the rotary magazine and aluminum bedding of the X-Bolt for a simpler design. But here's the twist, it still retains Browning level accuracy. We're talking sub-MOA groups with factory loads, even in base models with synthetic stocks. It comes with an adjustable feather trigger, a bolt throw that feels smoother than it should for the price, and a free-floated barrel that's ready to hunt right out of the box. It's not flashy, it's not tactical, but it's reliable, rugged, and stupid accurate. Price tag: about $550 to $600, depending on configuration. For the hunter who wants Browning performance without Browning pricing, the AB3 is the best-kept secret you'll wish you had heard about sooner. 5. Bergara B14 Ridge, the entry rifle that feels custom. This is the one that really makes you question high-dollar rifles. The Bergara B14 Ridge isn't just a good value, it's a legitimate precision rifle disguised as a blue-collar hunting tool. With a price point often sitting right around $850 to $950, this rifle has embarrassed $1,500 rifles on more than one range line. Let's break it down. It starts with a Spanish-made barrel that Bergara produces using techniques learned from their custom shop. It's free-floated, threaded, and cold hammer forged with exceptional consistency. Then you have a buttery smooth action that's modeled off the Remington 700 footprint, which means you get universal parts compatibility. The trigger, factory set at 3 pounds and feels like a match-grade unit. The stock, simple but solid. A no-nonsense, molded synthetic piece with internal pillars that support the action like a much more expensive setup. And the results? Shooters regularly report 1/2 to 3/4 MOA groups with premium hunting ammo. Elk, mule deer, coyotes, doesn't matter. This rifle shows up and does work. The B14 Ridge is the perfect blend of precision engineering, real-world durability, and affordability. So whether you're new to hunting, upgrading from a budget beater, or just looking for something that shoots better than it should, these rifles are your ticket. Because when the moment of truth comes and that trophy steps into your crosshairs, the price tag on your rifle won't matter. What will? That it's dead on and that you can count on it. And these, you absolutely can.